Hey guys, MasaeAnela here, and welcome back to an episode of Tales of Vesperia. In the last episode, we arrived in Torum Harbor, and now we're kicking things off with a character skit. 3 in 1.
The two barrier blastia of this city and Nor Harbor were originally a single blastia.
Did you read that in one of your books back in the castle?
Yes, actually there were 3 pieces. The last piece sunk in the sea between the two cities.
I wonder if you could raise that blastia. And if you sold it, you could live like a king forever.
The Empire would have already done it if they could. Any idiot could come up with that idea.
You don't have to be mean about it.
Poor Raven. Anyway, before we go into the inn, I am going to do some things. I don't want to do that again. Look at how many life bottles I had. I had 0, and I went into that boss fight without them. I'm gonna go ahead and get 13 of them. I'm gonna fill up on apple gels too while I'm at it. There we go. Is that all I really need? Magic lens before I run out of those too. Get about that many. Okay. Now, what I want to do is synthesize some weapons. Because we can really get some impressive stuff. Look at this. 40 extra attack. Blue Dragon +1. Nice. And now what else can I do? I can get Carol. No, actually I can't get that farm yet. Okay. What else? Kudama. That would be really nice to repeat. Little Mad Scientist. What? Achievement unlocked? Okay, whatever. Don't really care. And I guess we can get him a smash bow. Might as well. While we're at it. And I think that's about all we can really get. Anything else I should get here? Happiness. Will that make Rita happier? I'm curious what that actually does. Oh well. I'm gonna go ahead and get this for Yuri, just because I can. What else? You know what the heck? I'm just gonna get her one of those. Okay. Anything else? I don't really care about that right now, so Blue Dragon +1. Where is the Knuckle Duster? There we go. No. I should probably start selling the crap that I have. I don't think we actually got her anything, no. Okay. Didn't get her anything. We got him. Oh, we can put on the spike hammer now. I think we had that for a while. Oops. Okay, he already has his Kurama on, so don't have to worry about that. Put that on. I feel like I'm missing something. I don't think I am, though. Yeah, whatever. Okay, we're done with that. Now we are going to head into the inn and catch up with Raven. Where are you, Raven? Actually, you know what? I'm gonna save real quick. Okay, we're done saving, so I believe Raven is in this door. Maybe. Hopefully. Please be in here. No, he's not. I picked the wrong door. Of course. Now going to the right room this time. He's not in here yet. Masae, you are brilliant. Let us stay at the inn and actually get on with the story. Anyway, before we stay here, we have a character skit. What Flynn thinks.
Flynn was asking for Estelle to come back with him, right?
The Knights can't help thinking that the best place for a princess is a castle. He's just worried that he won't be able to keep track of her.
But Estelle decided to set out on this journey on her own, and you want to respect that.
I haven't really thought about it all that much.
The Knights are bound to keep following you, though, as long as Estelle's with you.
And what kind of a guild would we be if we didn't get into trouble with the Knights?
I don't think fighting with the Knights is actually a guild requirement.
But it kinda comes with a job description, Carol. Haven't you learned that by now? Anyway, 300 gold. I like how it's getting cheaper now. Much better.
Huh. So even the Union can't sit still when it knows a princess of the Empire is out on the loose.
Then the Dawn knows that I'm a candidate for the Imperial throne too.
Yup. That's why he told me to come keep an eye on you.
So you're here to observe her? That's kind of creepy.
Really?
What? Is it just me?
Anyway, here I finally catch up with you, and I wind up sticking my foot in that mess back there. It hasn't been easy for old Raven.
But why worry so much about Estelle?
It's only natural considering the state of things between the Empire and the Union.
Each side is trying to feel the other out. The Dawn just wants to keep track of their movements.
So, you're all planning on looking for this pharaoh by going to the sands of Kogor.
Yes.
Do you know what sort of place a desert is?
Well, it's hot and dry, and they've got a lot of sand there.
That's putting it lightly. It's not as easy as all that, though.
Our plan is to get to the area together first.
And then?
Then I guess we'll go around and ask where Pharaoh is.
I don't even know where to begin commenting on that plan. So it's not just that you don't want to go back to the castle anymore, right?
Well...
It'd be easier on old Raven if you did, though. I'm just saying.
No, I'm sorry, but I have to know the truth behind Pharaoh's words.
Huh. Well, the Desier continent actually suits me just fine.
Why is that?
I've got to go to Nordopolica for another errand I'm running for the Don. Have to deliver a letter to Bellius.
Whoa, that's pretty important.
That's the boss of the Colosseum and ruler of Nordopolica, isn't it?
Technically speaking, he's called the Duce.
Do you know what's written in the letter?
It's got something to do with those monsters that attacked Dongrist. In particular about that pharaoh chap you all are following. The Don thinks Bellius will know something about that monster.
Looks like it just became worth our while to pay this Bellius a visit too.
Right.
So if you don't mind, Raven here will just tag along with you.
That's fine, but you'll have to follow the laws of brave Vesperia.
Got it. It's not like I can go join in your guild, you know? You understand.
Why can't you join Brave Vesperia?
It's against the rules for anybody to be in two guilds at the same time. And I guess technically speaking, you are a member of Altosk.
What do you mean, technically?
So are we done? I'm gonna go get some rest then.
Okay. What do you think Rita's gonna do?
What indeed?
Does this mean we're on our own until we leave tomorrow?
Yeah, we'll all meet down at the harbor then.
He's a spy, alright. It is a little creepy, but I guess I get the reasoning. Anyway, let's go ahead and find everyone. Carol's first up. What's the matter, boss? I don't know if I like you calling me that. The boss is the boss. What would you have me call you instead? Just call me whatever you called me before. This boss thing seems a little over the top. Especially considering you're so small and Yuri actually looks like the boss here. Don't you think you'll get used to it? Well, maybe. Well, you know way more about guilds than I do, right? I guess. The boss of a guild has to stand as a role model for everyone else. That sounds like Yuri. Come on, it's not like you're expected to be the best boss ever from the very beginning. You can take it a little at a time. I guess Yuri. I guess Carol does have quite a ways to go in terms of getting older and actually becoming cool by then. But to tell the truth, his little dress and stuff didn't really do much for respect points. Our guild's job is to figure out a way to meet him. If we can't meet him, we won't get our reward, and people will lose confidence in our abilities. That's all there is to it. I think we may have picked something a little too tough for our first job. It's more of a challenge that way, and our reward will be that much bigger too. Let's make the best of it. Looks like Carol's having some doubts. Anyway, exiting here. I really want to get rid of that puff of smoke above my head, but if I use a poison bottle, it would just be a waste. So, oh well. Hello, Rapide! Good boy! I said that I will deal with everything in my way of doing. But I let Kimura escape that easily. What a shame. I don't know how I could explain this to Flynn. I know, we have the guild's job to deal with rather than Kimura. Okay, whatever. Talk to your dog more. I'll have to do something. I left the Empire and formed a guild for this kind of purpose. That's right, purpose! He will get what he deserves. Oh, do I sense Rigo happening? Anyway, let's see. I don't see anyone in that direction. Where is everyone else? Oh, hello, Estelle! I'm just incorrigible. Whenever something or someone catches my eye, I forget all about everything else. I really lose sight of everything I was planning on doing beforehand. Yep, that's about right. So agreeable. I came to my senses after Judith told me. Until now, I've been dragging the rest of you around with me like there's no tomorrow. Hey, it could be worse. If you were Empress, one word from you and the entire Empire would be run off to do your bidding. He has a point there. I feel like coming with you was the right choice. Oh yeah? I've been able to see all sorts of new things. I still don't know whether I'm going to take the Imperial throne, but there's still so many things left to learn about this world. And Pharaoh's one of those things. It scares me to think about it, but I have to know who I am. I have to know what he meant by saying I was the insipid poison of this world. Sounds like you made up your mind. Well, hey, at least she finally got the direction that she's been wanting the entire game. I might end up trying to order you guys around again. Next time I do that, yell at me, would you? Sure, it's not the sort of personality trait that's easy to fix by yourself. Though there's another guy who's also a tough nut to crack, so I think we'll let him be the one we vent our frustration. I wonder who he's thinking about. And there she goes. Now we have her down. Let's see where everyone else is. Go down here. Let's see, over here maybe? Ah, here's Raven. Oh, I can't believe we have to travel with you. What, you ain't happy? I'm not exactly jumping for joy. You're too glum. Lighten up! Didn't I stand together with you in face of evil? It was only because you had to. I still haven't forgotten what you did at Nor Harbor. Oh, yeah, thanks, dude. You still remember that? Some people just don't know when to give up. I'm not about to make a list of all your offenses. Saying that I'd rather not have your company on this trip is already more than enough. Poor Raven. Yeah, that sure would be nice. What should worry you more is whether or not these old bones will be able to keep up with you youngins for much longer. Dawn ordered me to keep an eye on the girl, not much choice in the matter. So, looks like he's here to stay. I can see it in your eyes, old man. You're thinking bad thoughts again. Okay. Wow, Yuri is blunt. What do you mean, really too bad? Well, whatever. Man, way to make him feel welcome. Oh, wait, he's not. Okay, let's see. Where is Judith? Judith. Gotta find her. I think I went down there already, so she should be up here somewhere. Hopefully. Please be around here. And it looks like she isn't. Great. Let's see now. Let's see, I was supposed to go towards the exit and make it look like I'm going outside. That was way too simple. It was so simple and obvious that I completely missed it. Are you going to look for that Kimura guy by any chance? No, just going out for a walk. Where were you? Going out for a walk, like you. What you said to Estelle earlier hasn't been gnawing at you, has it? What I said earlier? Didn't you say some pretty harsh things to Estelle? Alright, sorry to beat you to the punch like that. What, you didn't beat me to the punch on anything. What, you'd figured it out? You don't have to apologize for something like that. These two are way too similar. She's like the chick version of Yuri, seriously. So you weren't going off to look for Kimura after a bad feeling, whatever. No, I wasn't. You don't believe me? You care for other people's feelings a lot more than you let on, I think. No, not at all. Well, whatever. What about you? Aren't you going out to look for him? Told you already, I'm just gonna go for a walk. Well, that didn't last long. Okay, let's see. I believe that's everyone, so... if we head back in here... okay, whatever. I think if we go back into the room, we can just go to sleep and wake up in the morning. As opposed to not waking up in the morning. Oh, that's creepy. Hello? I'd like to, like, sleep now? Come on, game! Stop being confusing! Oh, I forgot about Rita. Nice. I forgot about my favorite character. That's great. Do you really plan on helping Estelle to find that pharaoh or whatever? Yeah, I guess so. Didn't that thing say that Estelle was an insipid poison or something? Yeah, I heard. But if something like that, I guess you can't just tell her to forget about the whole thing. But I won't help her if she uses that as an excuse not to deal with the issue of the succession to the throne. Yeah, I'm worried that might happen. Okay, looks like she's worried as well. You're saying I should take her back to the castle? Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying. It was her decision. We have to let her figure out what she really wants to do. Whatever. You realize it might come to blows with this pharaoh guy, right? She won't get to figure out anything at all if she dies. She's not going to die. That's why I'm going with her. Have it your way then. Oh, Rita's worried about her little friend. They're such polar opposites though. How did she end up liking Estelle so much? Anyway, now I believe we can go and take a rest. Hello. No? Come on. Let me am I supposed to talk to Repeat again? I think I am. So let's go out and talk to Repeat. They don't make these things obvious enough. Seriously. Hello, Repeat. No? Really? What the heck? Okay, let's try this out. Thank you! I was supposed to talk to this lady again. I didn't think that I'd have to because she wasn't letting me talk to her before. Let's go ahead and take a rest. About dang time.
Ready to go?
What should we do about Rita?
That one has her own matters to attend to.
That sounds about right.
So, first to the harbor and then find a boat?
Huh? You mean...
Are you coming too?
Yeah.
Wasn't there something you had to go do?
You were going to investigate the air craner, weren't you?
It turns out the one at Cave Mock the Commandant asked me to look into has already been researched. I hadn't really made up my mind about which route to take to research the others.
So you'll be using us to help with your investigations?
Well, there's no guarantee I won't run into trouble like back at Heliord. Anyway, it'll be safer for me this way than going alone.
Nice to see your glowing personality hasn't changed.
This means we'll be able to travel together again. I'm so happy.
Yeah, you know, it's no big deal. Anyway, we were going to the harbor, right?
Ah, to be young again, I tell you.
You got something you want to say?
Whoa! Down, girl!
To the harbor then.
Looks like we have everyone in tow. Anyway, we're gonna cut this episode here, and next time we will be going to the harbor. MasaeAnela out.